Hello, Cancer. This is your November reading or messages. Okay. So, Cancer, I want to give you a brief or a briefing of an overall, and I'm going to give you that in the beginning. Okay. So, some of you are going to deal with some of these words that I'm going to give you, some of these messages that I'm going to give you. Some of you, it won't make sense to. Some of you, it will be exactly, and I mean exactly, what I'm speaking. So for a lot of you Cancerians, for the month of November, there is someone that is returning, but at the same time, when this person returns, you're not sure whether to consider it a gift or a blessing, or whether to consider it a punishment or a lesson, okay? So when this person returns in the month of November, for some of you, as I said, it will be a gift or a blessing. For some of you, it will definitely be some type of lesson, okay? For some of you, it's going to feel almost like doomsday, almost like a punishment. For some of you, it's going to feel like, why did I even bother? Just saying. The month of November for Cancerians is going to go by very, very quickly. It is going to seem like no time before you get into December. For some of you Cancerians, you are going to be struggling with finances for the first for the first 2 weeks of the month of November. And then the very last week of November is going to begin to be stressful again, because December is going to show struggling, trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, pretty much in the month of December for the first 3 weeks. So be careful of that. Now, you can change your outcome for December, Cancerians, if you're careful with your money in November, okay? If you don't overspend. There's a lot of items, especially for Christmas, that you're going to be purchasing that you can find much cheaper if you take your time and check out different places for that same item. I also feel like there's certain things that you may be buying to impress someone else with, showing that this is very expensive, so that's what I bought you. No, guess what? Because that person is going to take that particular item and it's just going to sit there. It's not going to mean anything more to them than if you spend half of that money and bought them something that was from your heart and something they could use every single day. So be careful what you're purchasing. Don't purchase just to purchase it, just to give it, just to put on that show. Don't do that. Purchase it for a reason, because you know they need something, and because they'll use it, okay? Now, with the month of November, I do have a couple cards that I have pulled. The first card that I pulled for you guys was the Knight of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Pentacles in the month of November, it does show that somebody is definitely coming back. However, somebody that is returning has the qualities of being very hardworking, being very responsible, taking their position seriously, somebody who is definitely wanting to invest in a relationship. This is someone, and again, this will be for those of you who I said someone is returning, right? So this is somebody returning. Okay, this person came in on this horse, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, because they are returning from somewhere else. In other words, they were there, they left, and now they're returning. This person is bringing something to you, whether it is themselves, whether it's their heart, or whether it is an actual gift. But I do feel like this person is coming with some type of peace offering. Cancerians, when this person comes and you have that conversation with them, the tone that is going to be set in the very beginning is going to be very smooth and very calm and very hopeful. The tone will then change to a bit of a defensive sound mode. So someone is going to start to defend themselves when accusations get put in front of them. When somebody else, maybe yourself, is calling them out on their shit, so to speak. Then you will begin to see a bit of a defensive side, which then comes up with the Five of Wands. Be careful. Now, it doesn't have to turn into an argument. You can now get the heads up, so to speak, that I'm giving you on the approach that needs to be taken. For some of you, this approach will be about a third-party situation. For some of you, this approach will be about other causes that had you break up. I feel like the opportunity for you to get the truth from this person will definitely be presented. But what I also feel that is, with this opportunity, to ask what you need to ask so that you can know things. But be careful what you're trying to find out, because some things you already pretty much have the answer to. I don't feel that knowing a name or knowing whatever is going to be so important to you as the fact that the person regrets the choice or decision that they made, and now they're coming back to you in an apologetic way to regain what they had lost with you. So be careful that you don't allow this reconnection to turn into a returned argument, to completely break you up again, or start a breakup. There are many different solutions to this problem. I feel like you're going to test each and every one of them. Well, like I said, whether this had to do with a third party or whether it had to do with something in the third, meaning third wheel, meaning that this is something that was not just between the two of you. It could have been a person, a family member, a friend, a coworker, somebody who was trying to come in between you and your partner. But you were not going to allow that to happen. You caught something in the very beginning of its stages. You squashed it before it could actually grow and create a lot of debris. The cancer that surrounded this relationship, that kept eating away like acid, it kept minimizing your love and your conversations and your communications. It also pretty much knocked you off of your feet, so to speak, because something was very unexpected. But in the month of November, there is going to be communication, there is going to be travel back and forth, there is going to be messages going back and forth, there is going to be times during this process when you guys are working on this reconciliation. There's going to be times where you're feeling overwhelmed, where you're going to feel like it's too much work, I can't do this, I'm tired of trying, it doesn't feel worth it. So all of that is going to come into play. A lot of you are going to be praying for a miracle to come, or you're going to be praying for this person to come towards you. I also feel like for a lot of you, the end results, will be the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of things will come in your favor. The universe is going to send blessings your way so that you can rectify the situation. For some of you, this person is going to come back. For some of you, this is a different scenario. This person is going to come back for that one-night stand. Be careful. You're going to hear about that through someone, whether it's somebody you know or somebody they know. You're also going to have to make decisions looking at the whole picture. Some of you are willing to take that risk and think that if you do sleep with this person, or if you are intimate with this person, now they're going to stick around. Now they'll probably stay, because now they're showing me they love me. No, that's the way you're interpreting it. Okay, you're the only one that's willing to put the work in right now, so be careful. Be careful, because this person is going to come in very quickly. And again, they're going to leave very quickly. So that is a warning to you for the month of November for some of you. They still have something to hide. Okay, they still have other options that they are allowing to be in their life. For some of you, again, you want to give something one more try. However, even though they have a cup that they're pretending to offer you, they also have another cup that they use for someone else. So this could be somebody with two cell phones, two cell phone numbers. This could be somebody dealing with two people at the same time. This could be somebody who is very confused and mixed up and not sure what decision to make, or not sure which person they want to be with. This person is going to come to you very attractive, very stunning, The chemistry between the two of you is very strong, very hard to resist. And they're going to come in and they're going to make offers. But they also are going to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. They are going to come to you maybe with still secrets, with still keeping something hidden, with still not telling you that they're still seeing someone else, but making you believe that you're the only one, which is going to make you feel trapped again, not knowing what to do because you're going to get yourself on an emotional roller coaster with this person again. So Cancerians, they are going to hang around. For some of you, I am going to say there's a stalker around you who's watching you, who's keeping an eye on you, but yet there's no communication. You aren't even talking. You may not even have heard from this person, or they're not responding to your messages. But either way, for some of you, your relationship is definitely out on the outs right now. But this person is riding past your house. This person is looking up at your bedroom window. This person is wondering what you're doing, wondering if you're with somebody. For some of you, you may have a restraining order on that person. You may be keeping them at a distance. You may be trying to protect yourself from this person because of the threats that they made in the past, so be careful. This person will try to come in and steal everything from you. Okay? Your heart, your love. They want you to take care of them. But remember, this person had a third party. This person wants to have their cake and eat it too. This is the same person who left you out in the cold unexpectedly and walked away to go live their life with somebody else. So be careful who you're going to trust. Be careful in the month of November, the money that you're going to spend. Okay, right now for the month of November, Cancerians, it is important for you to look at the opportunities that are in front of you instead of looking at the toxic things that you cannot fix or change. The opportunities that are coming for you in the month of November have to do with bonuses coming, job change, career advancement. Some of you going back to school and getting a degree that is needed. For some of you, there may be movement, meaning you may move from one residence to another in the month of November. Some of you are definitely waiting for help from someone else to be able to afford something or change something, whether it's help from the state, the county, whatever, but some of you are waiting for that. And I do feel like finally getting out of the situation that you're in, because right now something's going to end. Something that was very bad and not good for you, something that made you feel sad, overwhelmed, or unbearable is going to be dismissed. Something new and blessings are coming in. So really for the month of November, you will protect yourself for the month of December financially if you're careful what you do in November. Okay? And then be careful the first 2 weeks in December, and you should have no trouble, and you'll start this new year coming 2020 on a really good foot. But it's all about how you play this game right now. Okay? Any more questions, then get a reading. Otherwise, I'll see you in one of my lives. Hope you enjoyed your monthly for November, Cancerians, and I'll talk to you soon.